Hey everyone, and good evening. An early, late kickoff on a Monday night against what have been a recent bogey team for us, Burnley. Before I get going, talking about the team and everything, can you just in the comment section just give me the thumbs up, a wolf, a Christmas tree, or something festive, maybe, just to let me know that you can hear me. Then we'll start going through the comments. And we'll start looking at score predictions. Merv's in the house. Hey, Merv, I need you to go on the Pitch Football app when you can. I put a new video on there. Just leave some comments. Carl's giving me a Christmas tree. Love it. Yeah, let's have a festive theme. Christmas, why not? Got the tree. Smoky Dragon, we've got I think that's a snowman. Brian, morning, 20 minutes past midnight in Thailand. James Vlogs is here. Manuel's given me 4 Christmas trees. That's hopefully one for each Wolves goal that we're going to score today. Let's hope. And so we look like we've got, I'm coming through okay. Team news is quite interesting tonight, isn't it? Dendoncker not even in the team, and because obviously the injury, Bolly's on the bench. It's 3-5-2. So we've got Saiz, Kilman and Cody. Otasowie, he gets his first Premier League spot. I was quite impressed with him. Young lad, 14. I think we're going to need a lot of strength, aerial strength, especially in the air tonight. So that could see why he's in. He's alongside Neves and Matinho. Marcel's dropped to the bench. We've got Ait-Nouri in there. Samido starts again. And then up front, we've got Neto and Pedence, Traore. Taylor Perry's on the bench as well. So how are you feeling about that lineup tonight? 3-5-2. I think it's going to be, we're going to have to deal with a lot of set pieces. Burnley have picked up recently, won a couple of games, beat Everton, didn't they? And, they've got a couple of games in hand, so they'll be looking to win this game big time. But if Wolves can win the game, we'll be up to 23 points. And would that, you believe, would be 1 point behind Southampton and 2 points behind Tottenham? Crazy. And if we beat Tottenham, then the weekend we go above them, and Tottenham are apparently title contenders. Good evening, Mark. He's going 3-1 for Wolves. Rebecca's giving me the Ducks. Hi, Leanne. Anne Walker's here. Merry Christmas. 1-0 win. Veerbev have Gupta's nice formation. Darren watching it in his bedroom in Brierley Hill. Come on, me babbies. Yeah, leave your score predictions down below, and also where you're watching it from. That would be pretty cool. And what you think about the formation. Carl is just putting this up on here. Carl, interesting squad selection tonight. Should be a good game. 2-1 he's going for. Anne wants Taylor Perry to come on, seen him play for the under-23. He's a kid out of strategy. He's a talent. Merry Christmas to you and your family, to everyone. I'm seeing a glove in Neto. Noah's going for a 3-2. Brian's got a very good point there. Look, everyone. Brian, who's part of the international fan reaction. Brian, we need a Christmassy reaction from you today after the game. Otasowie, maybe the midfielder to get forward. He's a big unit. He's built. Leanne's reckoning 3-0. Gupta's going 1-0. Brian's going for 2-1. If you've watched my preview, let me know what score prediction that I went for. Let's test to see if you've watched the preview. Alexander King is in the house. He's in Australia. Come on, me babbies. What time is it there, Alexander? Noah's gone 3-1. There you see. That's cool. 2-0 Wolves, Tenbury Wells. Noah, yeah, you were right. I did predict 3-1. I predicted 3-1 the last 2 games as well. So sooner or later, it's going to come in. Neto and Silva 2-1 from Venom. And Alexander, crikey, look at the commitment from this guy here. Alexander King. It's probably the most worst possible time to watch the game. It's neither late or early. It's 4:24 a.m. where he is. That's commitment, and he's joining us here on the stream. I think that deserves a clap and a round of applause for Alexander there. Well done, and great to have you here, mate. and it's Tuesday morning as well. There, Venom's going 2-1. So yeah, we're up to 34. So yeah, guys, in fact, share it on your Facebook, share it on your Instagram, share it wherever you want. Let's get this well over 100 today and push on to the 150 by the second half. That'd be amazing. More the merrier. Alexander says it's mad. Well, only if we lose and play badly. Christy Berg Flanagan's going 2-0. Neto and Bolly. Mark's praising. That's what we love, a little bit of banter. Mark saying well done to Alexander. Alexander's going 2-1. Fantastic. Burnley are just in their little thing waiting to come through on the telly as I'm speaking. It's a funny time here in the UK because it's 5:30. People just finishing work and stuff like that. So we'll probably have people joining as we go along. Masigling 65. Will Jimenez make it back before the season ends? I'm pretty confident that he will, yes. Smoky Dragon. Merry Christmas in Welsh. Nadilog Lwawel. Wow, I hope I said that right. Many fun adventures. A boring 2-1 win tonight. Where in the world is the camper van tonight? Rebecca's at work, but she's still here because she's hardcore. She's going 2-1. Neto will score in added time. Again, that bit ice. James Vlogs is going on his bet. 4-1 Wolves, 200 back from £1. That would be good. We might need to put a bet on that, I think. Let's do it. Happy for Atasawi starting, yeah. Played very well against Chelsea. He reckons £1 brings back 200. So it's worth a bet and worth a go. That does. Yes, he did really well, Atasawi. The WBA fans here. And he's going for a 2-0 win and wishing us good luck. What a lovely WBA fan he is as well. How nice. Nothing nasty, just wishing us good luck. That's what we want. He's on the bench, yeah. Tenbury Wells. He is. Wolves are now lining up alongside the big banner. The referees are in the middle. Wolves are playing in gold and black tonight. Who remembers the Sherpa Van Trophy final against Burnley when we were both in League 3 or League 1 as it is now? 2-1, I think, or is it 2-0 to Wolves? 80-odd thousand there.
It's now 60-1. So it's 65 return.
60-1. Yeah. It's now 60-1. So you betting on it, it's brought the odds down. Nancy or Neto and Pans both. Come on, my babies. 3-1, says Peter. Jordan, the Palace fans reckoning a 1-0 to Wolves. Let's hope. Crikey, Jordan, your team got well whacked the other night, didn't they? And sensational stands in the house. He's going 2-1. Carl Whitehouse there with my dad for that final. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, everyone, we don't need to worry about it right now, but there will be a different halftime snack today. So get your thinking hats on and a different halftime guest. So who could the halftime guest be as well? It's going to be interesting. Wolves 3-5-2. Fabio Silva on the bench, Traore on the bench, Taylor Perry on the bench. As you also Cabano on the bench as well. And of course, it's the first game tonight. We can have actually 9 substitutes on the bench, not just 7. It was 3. Well, it was 0. Then it was 3, 1. Then it was 3. Then it's 5. Then it was 7, and now it's 9. We will wait and see. I know that Manny has been very unwell lately. He's been poorly. But it turned out it wasn't coronavirus, but he was bedridden for a couple of days. Wolves now doing the little huddle that they like to do. The Ducks are there watching. They weave their magic. Did they not against Chelsea? When we rubbed the Ducks, we came back and won. So they're feeling a little bit more confident today. The Ducks, they've got their chests out. Proud Wolves. Joe Bob goes, come on, Wolves. Peter, want to wish Wolves fans everywhere a Merry Christmas, all the best. That's fantastic. Merry Christmas to you as well, Peter. So the ball's on the centre spot. We're getting ready to rumble. And we've got the duck mug with the Always Wolves logo on the back. Smoky Dragons going mince pie. I don't like mince pies. That's the only thing. So it was unlucky. It might have been if I like mince pies. Peter Lecco Netto, and we're up and running. Again, not able to have a timer on this. And my software does come to an end in December. So again, if you can make any donations to the channel, it will help me keep going for January. So Wolves are up and running. Otasowie was obviously an American international. It's a big opportunity for him. He's a lot better now. Rebecca, he's been out of bed today, and he's tested negative as well. Pork scratchings, half time, and Finn's mom. Merv, one of these days we'll have to get Finn's mom because we know how much you love her. Oh, good. This is good from Wolves. Oh, you should have hit it first time, I think. You just go on. You just go on to the little dollar sign, I think, and on the super chat, and don't forget, you do get, if it's a certain amount, you do get a wish on a duck of your choice as well. I think it's £5 and above, the duck thing. So we're in the second minute, and we're up to 47. Venom's allergic to mince pies. I'm not going to go as far as say I'm allergic to mince pies, but I ain't really. I can eat the pastry. I love the pastry. It's just the mince bit. So long ball, and Patricio's out with that, and we're just about 2 minutes in. Like a hooker duck, yeah, Peter. So Soyis is playing on the left-hand side of the defence. That's very poor from Daniel Pedence there, losing possession. Kilman's playing on the right-hand side, and Cody, as usual, in the middle. And he's just intercepted the ball there. It's out to Daniel Pedence. Pedence switches the players. A good ball this time. Out to Semedo. He's running on the ball. Yes, he's passed his player. Passed one. Got a second one. And he's lost the ball. Out. Ooh, it looked like he kicked it out. Adrian's ordered a Chinese, ready for a good match. Merry Christmas to you, Dave. Come on, me babbies, 3-1 Wolves. Merry Christmas to you, Adrian, as well. Derek's in the house. Good evening, Derek. Welcome. We're now over 50. That's great. Ball is switched out to Burnley. 3rd minute of the game. They're surging forward. This could be one. Yes. This is good play. Cross coming in. That's going to be dealt with easily by Patricio. Picked out the air. And we're going to have a lot of this tonight. We're going to have a lot of these balls into the box from Burnley trying to cause us trouble because they are a very, very physical team. And Wolves are going to have to deal with that. Jaden's confident for this game. Well, after the last performance, yeah, Burnley are no mugs. They're difficult. They're a bogey side for Wolves, a bit of a hoodoo over us. We haven't beaten them at Turf Moor since 2010, which was a 1-0 victory back in January. I think we've only won 1 out the last 8. But overall, in the history of the fixture, we do have the most wins. And, of course, we had that memorable Sherpa Van Trophy final victory, didn't we, back in the 80s. That's going through. All the way again, a long ball. It's long ball all the way from Burnley. That's already 4 long balls that Burnley have hit into the Wolves box, and we're just on the 4th minute. Jaden believes in us. I love that. Football fan, hi, James and Stera here, going for a 0-1. The regulars, always here. And this is Pedence. Tries to skip past. He's lost the ball. Burnley, he had 4 on him going down the middle. We haven't really got much height in the middle of attack-wise for any crosses. Pedence, sorry, is that Martinez won the ball there. This is out wide, and it's Pedro Neto on the ball. He's gone past. He's trying to get past his man. Cross picked out the air. Again, very positive from Pedro Neto. Steph's arrived. She's going for a 2-1 for Wolves. Yeah. Oh, right. It was quite interesting there when I was saying about the ball coming in the box. Otasawi was the player that was coming in, and he's playing the furthest forward. This is good opportunity. Martino has it, and here's Daniel Pedence. He's tricky. He's like Eden Hazard, cleared by Burnley. Otasawi seems to be playing that more attacking midfielder role, which is quite interesting because obviously he's a big unit, he's tall, he's very strong, and hopefully good in the air. And you'll probably see him back in defence as well for the corners and free kicks. Wolves away, just Munster KFC. Happy Christmas. Hi, and to you. Oh, Aitnor is already down on the ground holding his ankle. Richards, who's again becoming a regular from sunny Wales. Hello, Richard. And Sheer Ali is going for a Neto brace and 2-0 to Wolves. Aitnor, of course, starting tonight. I do worry about Wolves' wing backs defensively. Semedo's I think we've definitely, but hopefully, and Aitnori. But here comes a cross. Cross coming in, headed out, and that's going to be going and hooked away. A waste of a free kick, if you ask me. They keep playing these little 1-2s. Pedence, a lot more than we bought him for. How much did we buy him for? And probably double what we paid for him. We're not selling him anyway. Joe Bob Tuna will be nice. Semedo on the ball throwing. We're in the 7th minute of the game. Wolves starting to... Burnley are definitely pressing.
17 million.
We've paid 70. Oh, that's lovely football from Pedence. Here's Semedo. Here's Otasawi. That's a free kick in a very, very dangerous position. He's looking good, Otasawi. Remember, if you are ahead of me in the stream or not with the action, please don't shout out. Because anyone that isn't watching it spoils it for them and also, obviously, for me if you're slightly ahead of me. So this is a free kick to Wolves. Owen Otasawi. And it's literally about 2 yards outside of the penalty area to the right-hand side of the goal, probably level with the 6-yard box. There's 3 Wolves players over it. Martino, Neto, and Saiz. No, not Neves. I think Martino's surely going to take this. Come on, it's due one. Which one's going to take it? We're not really sure. Martino, no. Neto, shoots. Hits the Burnley player and pings out. It was a good effort, to be fair. Jedi Gremlin, happy Christmas and happy New Year. Well, we will definitely get a couple of games in before the New Year as well, but this is the last live before Christmas. Wolves starting reasonably well for the first 8 minutes. Burnley, of course, desperate for points. Desperate. They've only got 4 points, I do believe, at home. Tell me if I've got that wrong as well. So we're in the 9th minute of the game. Still 0-0. I reckon this is just going to be another lump ball into the box. Yep. And that's going nowhere and out for a goal kick to Wolves. Richards saying 3-0. 3-0 to Wolves, Richards going for. Let's hope. Apparently, Burnley have only scored 6 goals all season. What's the odds on them scoring 6 tonight against us? That'd be just typical, wouldn't it? And it's a throw into Burnley midway inside the Wolves half. And we're in the 10th minute. John's going for a 2-1. Jack is a 1-1. The last 2 matches have ended 1-1, and both games actually ended up with a last-minute equaliser for. I think Wolves got a last-minute equaliser. This is that's well over, and I don't know whether that clashes as a shot for Burnley, but it was more like 3 points for Wigan. We've gone past the 10-minute mark. Fairly happy with how it's gone so far. Pavina, you can support Wolves and think that we're going to lose. You're well within your rights. I think the majority of Wolves fans are a bit more positive for this game than we were against the Chelsea game. Offside to Burnley. Glenn's going 1-0 Neto late winner. Yep. King with a fun die. How you doing, mate? Good to have you back with us. Nari plays it back to Sois, who's Mr. Reliable. To Cody, to Sois. He's going to chip the ball forward. That's going nowhere, really. Burnley are just literally lumping the ball. It's gone about... I mean, but they're just... That they came down with ice on it, that ball did. Thrown to Burnley. Back to their keeper. It's going to be a scrappy game, this is, isn't it? Perry to score the winner. That would be something. Be interesting if he comes on, but I can't see. He's not going to come on in front of Fabio or Traore, I wouldn't have thought. But it's a good experience. Now we've got 9 on the bench. It's good for him to be on the bench. Here comes Burnley down the right-hand side. Martino's tracking. That's knocked out. Forcing them back. Back into their own half. They've got 2 central defenders, switching it to the left, Burnley, just inside the Wolves' half. Wolves have won it back, and this is where we're dangerous. Otasoe now has the possession, but we've only got him really up front. Tried to be fancy. That's stupid. He could have done better. Tried to be fancy. That's it. That's naivety from Otasoe. He just loses the ball. They ain't falling for that. And all the way back to Patricio. Well, needs much, Gamilios. Burnley are a very tricky side, and you've got to trust the tactics of Nuno. In fact, that's a great ball up front. This is, I think, Neto. Otasoe is getting in the middle again. He's quite far forward. Overlap. Cross coming in. Oh, that was good overlap and dealt with really well. So you can you can see already that there is a signal for Otasoe to get forward into the box for the crosses coming late. Very interesting. Carl's going for a 4-0. Harry from Tewkesbury High. Samido, poor throw-in, loses possession. Lobbed up front again. I mean, come on, Burnley. That's just rubbish. They're literally lumping the ball up front. Oh. Shoot. I thought it was offside. I hope so. Puddens is great. I took Samido, took way too long to didn't he? He was slow. Even though he was offside, he should have done so much better than that. Evening, Stuart. A bit late, but you're here. 3-1. That's where I've gone with as well. Steph Neto to score. Let's hope he does. Let's hope he scores 3. So, 15th minute of the game. You're not the person that's going to make the decision. I'd rather trust Nuno to make the decision. So, oh my goodness me. We nearly went 1-0 down there, guys. Yeah. There's a good point that's been made by the producer here that Fabio, young lad, Chris Wood, that was a great effort from him, just past the post overhead kick. Fabio's he isn't bulked out, he's not very strong. He's got a lot of technical ability, but he gets knocked off the ball a lot easier. He's not like, I think he's not good with the crosses. No, unless he gets the heads, whereas Otasowi's really strong. So I think that's got a lot to do with it. Even though Pedence is small, he is built, he's very strong. And I just think Fabio's probably not got the build yet to cope with a very, very aggressive and strong, physically strong defence like Burnley's got. In fact, the way they play generally is very physically strong. It's not about that. Not in the system that we're playing. We're playing 3-5-2. Trust in Nuno. He needs great P power, he does. We need Raul, we do need him, but sadly, Raul's going to be out for at least 3 months. I think Wolves are in the market, from what Nuno was saying, for a striker in January, another striker. Kilman doing really well there. This is good. Wolves are playing some decent football, to be fair. Moutinho knocking it to Neves. Neves switching the play, but got picked off there. And we're now in the 17th minute of the game. Headed forward. Otasowi again. Come on, Otasowi. Free kick. No. Oh, come on, ref. Hi, Lewis. Here's Neto again, is it, on the right-hand side? Into Moutinho. Moutinho's looking out to Neves. This is going to go out to... No, he's switching it back in again. Crossfield ball out to Neto. Neto's knocking it back. Moutinho, cross coming in. And that's going to be a corner to Wolves. Hi, Vivina. Hi, Gustavo. We haven't, but he is back in training. So you never know. January, February, I think. It'll be like a new signing. Oh, yeah, I need to put the score up, don't I? You're absolutely right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm slacking. Go back to minimal. And I'll put the score up. I am so sorry. Slacking, Dave. Tell me off. Harry Williams is here. Hi, Richard again. Right, corner to Wolves. Come on, lads. 19th minute of the game. Neto's on it. We're going to play it short again by the looks of it. This is different from Wolves. Very different. 3 players around the corner flag. This is different. Wolves having 3 players at the back. It's a difference. That was a new corner routine. Didn't work out very well. I said a hi. I am watching the game as well, you know. I can't just like read out every single comment. I am watching the game. My computer's there. The TV's there. So I will do as best as I can when I'm got a chance to read the comments. Ball down the line by Burnley. And it's a throw into Wolves. Happy Christmas, Dave, from California. Oscar, how you doing? And to you and your family as well. All right, Kian, how you doing? Oh, come on, Pedence. Oh, he's so clever. Crossfield ball. That's great play from Pedence. Martino doing well there, crossing it out. Here's Pedence again now. Twisting and turning. Oh, he's so good. So his feet. He's sending the Burnley defenders. Oh, good crossing. He's like our Eden Hazard is. He's so good, he's Pedence. That's good play from... oh, come on. That wasn't a foul. Oh, 21 minutes on the clock. Otasowi's looking he's looking threatening, to be fair. They've got a player down, Burnley. That's great. Thank you, Gamer. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's probably the YouTube stream that's slightly behind rather than the game, but obviously it's got me then talking and it has to go through the ether and get to you. So I appreciate that. I think it's great, Harry, that they're on the bench. Both talented young lads. If you think Kilman's done well, we've got Otasowi that's making his Premier League debut tonight as well. That says a lot. We do. It's not easy to create clear-cut chances when you're in the Premier League, though, against Premier League teams, because they are very, very skilled, well-drilled defences and midfields, and Burnley are masters at it. They don't score many, but they don't concede a lot. Oh, it was a good game. Wolves again dealing with that long ball into the box. It's another long ball. They just keep lumping the ball up. Burnley, they just keep lumping. I mean, it's like proper lumping it up. Hi, Victor. Hi, Teddy's Drum Stroke Gaming. Headed away by Wolves again there. Otasowi heads it away. And Wolves are on a break here. Pedro Neto, he's going to run at him. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. Oh, he gets the shot away as well. He's so positive. You do not want Pedro Neto running at you because he's frightening. Otasowi again getting forward. Was he tripped over there? It looks like it. Surely that's a free kick. Surely he's called it back for a free kick. Kick and rush, yeah. I don't know what's going on here. We're now in the 25th minute of the game. Short pass from the keeper. Here's going to be knocking it out wide. There's going to be a big lump ball again in a minute. Oh, come on, referee. He slipped over on a braided grass. I don't know, Merv. Why have they got a free kick? I didn't know why they got a free kick. It looked like I thought it was a free kick to us, but I don't know. They are gems, Michael. They're so talented. Another long ball into the box, headed out by Wolves. It's crashed over. See, this is Burnley's tactic. Literally is lump the ball in the box, try and cause some chaos. Hopefully the ball drops down to someone, smash it in the net. That or get a foul. That's their tactic, because they just keep literally lumping the ball in the box. And this is why having Otasowie in there in the midfield is quite important, because he can be effective in both boxes, hopefully. Because don't forget, Raul goes back for set pieces, because Wolves have got speedy players such as Neto, Pedence, Traore, that can break very, very quickly. And obviously they're low centre of gravity. I'm sure Traore obviously not on the pitch at the moment, but I'm sure he'll come on at some point. Salutos from Victor. Yeah, I think it was an accidental, to be fair. Jade, I hate watching Burnley play. So boring, yeah.
Commentator reckons he took him out. Cynical.
Oh, yeah, maybe he did. I'm not surprised at all, Harry. We played 3 at the back in the last game and we beat Chelsea. With Bolly not fully fit, it's no surprise. That's great play again from Neto. How's he found the space there? He's so clever. Matinho, Kilman. Oh, that's good football. Wolves are definitely playing the football in this. Burnley are playing anti-football. Here's Soyis, knocks it back. We've been forced back. Burnley pressing, forcing Wolves to play it long into the middle. Otasowie, he does so well there. He's going to win everything in the air, Otasowie is. I hope he gets the chance to have an header in the box. That's correct, Carl. And here we go again with Burnley. Going to lump the ball into the box from the middle of their own half. You watch. No, they don't. They lump it to someone else in the middle, and now they're going to lump the ball into the box. No, they don't. They knock it out wide. They were looking to lump it. Wolves forcing them back to the keeper. The keeper now lumps it forward. Oh, shit. Sorry for swearing. That was literally a long ball over the top. I don't think he was offside. And Rui had to make a save with his foot. That was crikey, Rui Patricio. The Burnley should have probably scored there. Here comes Otasowie. That was really poor from Wolves. A ball like that over the top, and we're straight in. Hello, Adam. Derek's friend from Derby. There's Matinho again. Long ball, but Burnley picking that off. Hector's in the house. I know, Steph. Sorry about that. I don't, Tut, definitely tut. Naughty me. Route 1, it definitely is Route 1 from Burnley, and that's how they play. But it's literally a one long ball from the keeper, and he's in. And I tell you what, he should have scored. He should have scored. That should be 1-0 Burnley. That's a real opportunity. Lump ball in again. Patricio picks this one up. That was a massive chance for Burnley. Best chance of the game, I'd say so far. Big let off, Sheriff. Oh, Matinho. Oh, come on. I tell you what, that was another chance. Ball's out. Burnley having the best of it the last 5 or 10 minutes. I know they keep doing these short corners. They need to mix it up. I don't mind them. They can create, without any shadow of a doubt, goal-mouth opportunities, but we do need to mix it up so it's not just short corners. Podence down. Oh, God, I hope he ain't injured. Hello, Mexico. Sistemas, how you doing? Gamelios, seriously, mate. Honest to God. I don't know. It really, really annoys me that you can question Nuno's formation. We played 3 at the back for the last 4 years under Nuno, apart from 3 or 4 games. So that annoys me a little bit, that you're questioning Nuno. Roger, did you not watch my match preview, mate? Tut if you didn't. You need to get that bell notification on, or and then you'll always know what my prediction is. I bet you a load of these lot on here can write down what my match preview is because they've watched my match preview. So I'm gonna have to slap your wrist, Roger, for not watching it. Manuel, so what was the score, Manuel? What did I predict? Let Roger know. Volley, yeah, he's on the bench. There you go, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. See, they've all watched my preview. It's always entertaining, the preview, because we have my dad on as well, and he's hilarious. He tends to have these cuddly toys with him and stuff, so we do have a bit of fun. And sometimes, if I can, I'll get an away fans, YouTubers' predictions as well. Harry, I'm not saying it's a poor first half at all, mate. I don't know how you're saying that. It's just a midfield battle at the moment, and you've got to bear in mind this is how Burnley play. They stop teams from playing. That's what they do. They mix it up and they create this mess. So it's difficult to get any flow to the game. So it's not like Chelsea where it was end to end because they play open and stuff like that. They're literally difficult to play against, and they're also a team that's desperate for points. And they've now got a free kick right on the corner of the area. This is going to be very difficult for Wolves. I know Ryan Bolly does, bless him, Mark. This is going to be difficult to defend again. They're going to, because this is where Burnley are going to be very dangerous. We're in the 34th minute. It's right on the corner of the area. Oh, that's well done. Defended well. Oh, that's a good break. This is from Wolves. Come on now. Semedo, do something with it. Here's, oh, Podence should have ran with that instead of that silly little thingy. Oh, you're kidding me. This is exactly it. They've scored. Exactly the tactic. Hello, Jesus. Jesus. I tell you what, that's down that side again where Semedo is. Where the hell is Semedo?
No, it's the other side.
No, it's not. Not Norris on that side. Where is Semedo? Semedo's miles away, and they've come down that left foot. Oh my God, Semedo! That's very, very disappointing. It's got nothing to do with the three at the back. Gemelios, whatever. It's got nothing to do with that. The problem is the ring back wasn't where he should be. Yeah, and he didn't track back. Yellow card against Burnley. Right, it's free kick to Wolves this. Now in the 37th minute, so it probably won't go in because it's underneath the 40-minute mark. And it's Neves. Come on, Neves. It's about time, innit, that you scored one. He hasn't scored for ages. And it's well over. He's come down that side again. It's an issue. It really is. That's a fair point, to be honest, about the back heel. Yeah. Oh, I need to put it on the screen, don't I? I thought I had. Sorry. Someone is going to get kicked out in a minute, Teddy, so just warning you now. Keep saying the same thing and thinking you're going to get thingy, you'll get kicked out. Stop being daft. Katie Merricks says there's still time. I hate Burnley. I hate their style, but it's effective. It works, and you've got to be on your mettle. It's Rue. That's not. Oh, come on, lads! Obviously, Wolves are the bigger club by a mile. In every single way. They're mixing it up with us, and they're causing us issues because that is their style of game. We're not dealing with it. We're not dealing with it. And this is perfect shooting position for 2-0. You've got to be on your mettle against Burnley. You've got to scrap. You've got to fight. You've got to do the dirty work. And if you don't, they'll take a grip of the game. And they're disrupting our match. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. I'll tell you what, that wasn't far away. That was nearly 2-0. They could be 3-0 up, Burnley. They've had one clear-cut chance, which they should have scored of. They've scored one, and then that one went about half a foot wide. Burnley very well drilled. They just do what they do. They're just so frustrating. No, it's not fair to consider that it's a flop. He's very good going forward. He just gets caught out of position defensively. Oh, come on. Otasowie. He's very naive.
He's great going forward.
We've had a couple of shads, nothing clear cut. And Burnley are doing what they're doing, and Wolves at the moment just lacking any sort of rhythm. There's a clash of heads here now. After Sowie down. It's not a matter of them playing bad. It's a matter of the different styles that Chelsea and Burnley play, and the fact that we're missing Dendoncker injured, missing Bolly, who's on the bench, and Burnley play a certain way, and they're mixing it up, and we're not dealing with it. And these are the sort of teams that we struggle against. Chelsea play very open football. It's a completely different style of game, and we're playing a different formation, which at the moment is not working. I don't think it's a matter of he doesn't consider the weakness from Semedo. It's the fact that we have no one else to play in that position. Not do we? Who else is going to play in that position? Maybe Hoover. Obviously, Johnny Otto can play in that position, but he's out. I'd like to see Hoover given a chance, the young lad from Liverpool. What's the possession stats and shot stats?
I will find out.
Realises the kind of cross he needs to put in. Normally in that position when he's sprinting, you just whip it in and think, I've done my job.
Burnley 43, Wolves 57.
Yeah.
Both have had 6 shots. Burnley 2 on target to Wolves 1.
So Wolves have got 57% possession to Burnley's 3. Both have had 6 shots. Burnley have had 2 on target. Wolves 1. Obviously, Burnley with the important goal. Well, Doherty knew that role inside and out, didn't he? He knew when to attack, when to defend, when to go forward. Yeah. We've got caught out a couple of times at the moment. And at the moment, we're incredibly scrappy. Very scrappy. No, they don't. So we passed the 40-minute mark anyway. So on the bright side, we never score any goals before 40 minutes. So we passed that. We can start scoring there. It could be, yeah. It's incredibly scrappy. It's a non-game at the moment. We're just not imposing our football. Burnley are bullying us. We're not getting into the game at all. To me, I actually think it's a game for Traore. Come on, Pedence, that's too slack. Well done, Nori, then he did well. Good ball, this. Oh, unlucky. Good idea. Yes, we did, and we were dreadful in it. Let's not talk about that game. I think it was against Liverpool. No, it wouldn't be good for Arsenal. Especially Burnley got game in hand. They do. Well, first 10, 15 minutes and just lost a way out battle. Completely right. Oh. We're really struggling now. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, they're looking at bringing someone in. I've got to tell you, this is pretty frustrating at the moment. Greetings from Mexico. Hi, Artura. Thanks for joining again. Oh, here we go again. Look, ball in the bloody box from Burnley. We really have been, apart from the first 20 minutes, not good. They're causing us all sorts of problems with set pieces. Yeah. To me, he's got to make a formation change at half time. 3-4-3. Because at the moment, or go back to maybe the 4-2-3-1 formation. So let's have a quick rating on the first half. And who do you think the halftime guest is going to be? Let's hope they remember to come. First half, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 from Steph, 5 from Tenbury Wells. Andrews, 5 out of 10. Wolves deserved a goal. Yeah, first Burnley deserved the lead. I'd say they have. 5 out of 10 after a good start. No, it's not. So, yeah, the half-time people are just getting set up for the beer soon. So there's a lot of 6s. I mean, Gamilio's 3, but I'd expect him. He's kind of like Craig Revel-Horwood on the on Strictly Come Dancing. Doesn't matter if it was perfect 10. He'd never give a 10. Katie's a 5. He's a Villa fan, but respects Wolves. Sexcom, hi Dave. You know, we lost 2-1 Pedro Neto let go. It was so depressing for me that day. Let's not worry about that. Rogers a 4 out of 10. Many Fun Adventures is a 6. Ian Clare, 5 at best. I think that's probably a 5, to be honest, myself. Well, you'll have to see. They have been on my channel before at the matches. Andrew, just come back from work. This is the problem, isn't it, Andrew, with, as I say, late these sort of kickoffs on a Monday. Neves and Moutinho, so many times, can't play together. But we're playing in a 3. So here is the halftime guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sensational Stan.
You just
Can
break
you
it
hear
up,
us?
David. Can you
Can
hear me?
you hear us okay? What do you think of the first half?
Mixed, isn't it? If the goal was going to come, my prediction was 2-1, so let's hope that's it.
Yeah.
But they're not controlling the ball in clearing, is they? They're short balls and missing them. It's not really Wolves, is it? It's getting it out from your area is one of the things, but you've got to get it to one of your players. It's no good just whacking it out.
Andrew Benton says, "Stand the man," with a thumbs up. What would be your rating for the first half performance out of 10?
Being, what's it? I'd say 7.
That's quite generous.
Yeah,
Most people have gone between a 3 and a 6.
Yeah.
I've gone with a 5 for that first half performance. Who have you been impressed with so far in the first half, or unimpressed with?
I don't know. Neto's there, but he's not. He's still not on target, is he?
You've got one on target, but we've not had a clear shot. The goal's been coming, like you said. They had one clear opportunity. Patricio saved. They've been playing the very much long ball set pieces, and we got caught out on that one, and they scored, and they could have probably, you couldn't have argued it. There were 2 or 3 up, so 1-0. Considering everything, you've got to take a positive out of it. I thought the first 20 minutes we were pretty decent, and then would you be fair to say you think they bullied us?
Oh yeah, the long ball in and testing the back line, and they found the gap on the right hand side. It was in. They've got 2 Wolves players there, but before that, he was standing in open ground. Nobody was on him at all.
Well, Semedo was up front, wasn't he? And he came from that side again. What would you like to see happen in the second half? Any changes of personnel or formation?
No, I don't think. Kilman's a bit sort of not there, is he, at the moment? I mean, like,
I think we're missing Bolly. We're definitely missing Bolly at the back. Yeah. Personally, do you not think this game is made for Traore to come on? It's the sort of game where he could cause a bit.
I don't know. Otter Sway is there, and let's face it, he's took over from Traore. He's been on the ground more than he's been running.
Yeah, he has, but he's only a young lad, isn't he? Otter Sway. I think the way they've played as well, they're trying to get him in the middle when we're attacking on the width because of his height. We haven't really managed to get a cross in. I thought, I don't really think you can signal anyone out that's played particularly well in the first half. But again, sensational. You have to say it's a typical Wolves first half. We ain't scored. And hopefully we'll have a much better performance in the second half. So do we have any questions for Sensational Stan, everyone? In the comments, give him a few questions to answer. Let's test his mettle out.
You're joking.
Yeah. He's got the scarf on, so that's good. We normally do well when we've got the scarf. Plus, do you know what the halftime snack is? Dragon says, take Owen off and bring Adama on. Darren Timmins has said. Tenbury Wells Martin has got a question for you, Stan. What do you think of the constant use of the short corners?
The triangulated corner?
Yeah.
I don't know, because all they're doing is they seem to be just boxing themselves in with that sort of... It's got to come out to get into the box, But then once you're out there and it's coming in at the wrong angle. I mean,
that short corner can work, but I think we're overusing it. We don't seem to put the ball, like Burnley are putting the ball in the box pretty much every time, whereas half the time we faff about with it and then we don't get the ball delivery. If it works, it's great, but it's not work. We're too predictable with that, don't you think?
Yeah, because they've got the players pegged anyway. So to take 3 attackers out to put into a corner, in a corner, boxed in. It's not where you want them, is it? You need them in. They'd be better off in the box than where fannying about it on a 3-corner. I don't know.
And Many Fun Adventures says, what's your favourite Wolves player of all time? His is Steve Bull.
Steve, yeah, he lives by us.
Stevie Bull.
Yeah, Stevie Bull. Yeah, homegrown talent. Yeah, why not?
Stuart Parks wants to know, when was your first Wolves game? That's fairly recent, because obviously, let me just put this into context, guys. Sensational Stan now sits by me at the match. Obviously, you'll all know and love Bill, aka Sean Connery, who passed away last December. So Stan's now taken that seat. So what was your first game? Can you remember?
My first game was an Aston Villa game, not against Middlesbrough. And
you're not. We ain't worried about that. That was on a corporate thing from work. Your Wolves first Wolves game.
Listen, David. So somebody spoke to me next to me, and I missed the only goal of the match.
I remember that. Yeah.
Next time that I've been to a live match was with you, which was about December, January last. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And did we win? I can't remember.
No, don't think we did.
But
relatively new to live games. Quite different to watching it on the telly.
And now you don't miss you don't miss your proper into your football now. You're quite late into being a football fan.
Yeah. A bit like Wolves blooming late with the goals.
Stan, there's a similar question here. What would you say your favourite Wolves game has been so far?
The Chelsea, I think.
Yeah, that was fantastic last week, wasn't it? Willingham Wolves has just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the bell, mate, because you'll always be first to be notified. And what do you think the score will be at the end of the match, Stan?
Well, I've gone for 2-1. Yeah,
so
your optimistic score of 3-1 seems to be a long way off at the moment.
We've both got the 1 in now, ain't we?
Yeah. Let's hope that it stays like that as well.
As long as we win the game, or even get a point, because I mean the result against Chelsea, that goal at the end was fantastic. But this is a sort of game that we really got to be trying to go and win. But they're not an easy game, and they beat Everton at Everton recently. They ground out a result again. They're picking up some results. Tornado reckons it's going to be 2-2. And who's going to score the goals then?
I think Pedence is probably one. If Otisway stops on, he stands a chance of getting one.
Who's that? Otisway.
Yeah, Otisway.
I think if he can get the ball in the box to him in the air, he could. Yeah, he's strong.
The problem is you're chasing now, and if you push him forward, these are very good at getting the long ball and on the break.
Well, they are, yeah.
Need to be very careful. I know we've got to push forward, but you've also got to make sure that they don't get these long balls back. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think the basis of it is with Burnley are not letting us play. And we've not got any space, and we've got to find a way of moving the ball faster and getting more people into the right areas and getting the correct final ball into the box, because that's not really happened. And this is why I think Adama Traore could be the game for him, because Burnley are very strong, Traore's strong, and if we play him in the correct way, I think he could open up the gaps, because he draws players to him like a moth to flames, doesn't he? And that could create the gaps for us to exploit. And also, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Traore either coming on at the start of the second half or very early in the second half. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a formation change either to try and get us more on the front foot, because it doesn't seem to be working at the moment.
So you want Traore to be more in the centre, don't you?
Personally, I like to see Traore playing give him more of a free role, not necessarily in the centre where he can swap sides or play down the middle, because he does tend to get a little bit boxed in where they put 2 and 3 on him when he comes on. And if he's in the middle, he can go left, he can right, he can go forward, he can turn round. He can use the open field to run into that space and create the chaos. So, yeah, I'd like to see Traore come on. Patrick's going, well said, Dave. So I think he agrees with me. Gamelius said, Stan, do you agree Dave's channel is the best in YouTube? Well, thank you for that, Gamelius. I appreciate that.
Of course it is. We're all here watching, so it must be.
Thank you for that. Graham thinks Traore and Silva should come on.
Yeah, it stands a chance, doesn't it? Somebody to push forward at least. So,
Chaotic Rangers said Pedence and Neto 3 or flowers every time they got. That's a good call, mate. But if you bring Traore on as well, and this is what I say, and we go to 3-4-3, and potentially even Fabio, that means they can't really do that. We've only got 2 up top at the moment, with Semedo coming last. And I think you bring Traore on, that does free up. They panic a bit, and that frees up Neto and Pedence to have a bit more space. That's my thinking.
So who would you take off then, David?
Well, I think probably one of Neves or Moutinho. Take one of them off. Semedo, keep him on because he did okay against Chelsea in the strong. We need that aerial and that strength in midfield. But potentially either one of I wouldn't leave Neto, Neves and Moutinho on in the middle. Chaotic Rangers says fair point. Thanks for that, mate. But yeah, that's what I'd like to see happen. Be interesting to see what Nuno does. They're just coming out on the pitch. Everyone, can you say a big thank you and Merry Christmas to Sensational Stan and Joyful Jean over in sunny Burntwood. And thanks for joining us as the special halftime guest today, Stan.
I wasn't a substitute, David.
No. You were like special guest today.
Yeah. I hope everybody keeps safe, and we'll see you after Christmas.
Absolutely, we will do.
Many Fun Adventures. We've won this one.
Many Fun Adventures says Merry Christmas to both. Andrew Benson's Happy Christmas, Stan and family. Patrick says Merry Christmas. X4 says thanks, Stan. Brian Welch says cheers, Stan and G. Merry Christmas. Stuart Parks, Merry Christmas, Stan. Have a good one. And Gamelios from Mexico says, gracias, senor Stan.
Thank you.
All right, take care, mate.
Cheers.
There we have. Thanks to Stan for joining us, guys. And we're up and running in the second half. And have you guessed the halftime snack yet? It's rustling. The formations. Andrew Benton in the house and Many Fun Adventures. But Many Fun Adventures. Merv got it first, actually. But there's a load of you. Yeah, it's a Jaffa cake. There's quite a few of you got it right. So let's put the score back up again, guys, before I forget. Let's hope it's the same turnaround as in the last game. That's poor, that is, from Wolves. Corner that needing to be a corner. What's the odds? That's true. Sure, cake up biscuit. We're at the EU now, so we can call it Jaffa cake. Oh, well, not quite, are we? Here's another ball in, headed out. They're just getting the balls in the box, and we're struggling. Moutinho. Come on, lads. Switching the play. We've got to try and create more this second half. That's absolutely nowhere. It's rubbish. It's basically very poor. I mean, this is just poor, boys. Look at the overlap again here. Cross coming in again, headed out. Moutinho lumps it out. They're just doing the same every single game. Oh, come on. This is not good. Another cross coming in. This is, again, confusion. Neto's down there. They're just pushing us back. We've got to find a way through here. This is just terrible. Not happy. Frustrating. Very. Burnley are doing a job on us here. They're doing a job on us. They don't, and to be honest, we're not even troubling them. We're not creating anything. I know it's early doors, first, second half, but oh, they've just hit the ball because we gave the damn ball away again. It's ridiculous. That's another chance for Burnley. Neves, slack, and he's had a free shot, and he's hit the top of the bar. He needs to change the formation because we're not getting a grip of it in the middle of the park. We're not getting the ball into the areas where we need to. We're being out-bullied, outplayed, outfought. We're not doing anything. Oh, come on! Lack of control again. I'm getting really I'm frustrated. There is only one thing for it. The Ducks. The Ducks. After this free kick. Absolutely rubbish. And Roger, you can't shout the score out before I see it, mate. That's absolutely terrible. It's rubbish defending. It's rubbish midfield play. And Burnley, fair play to them. Win the first header. Semedo again. It's terrible. How is he going to miss that from 1 yard out? It's absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. Being out-bullied. Oh, hold on. He might be offside, you know. Maybe we'll get a bit of luck. I was about to change the score. It could be offside. Yeah, it's a goal. Rubbish. I didn't mean to do that. I've just deleted the score by accident. Maybe that's a good thing. He should have changed it at half time. Absolutely should have changed it. It's just poor. Right. The Ducks are coming out. They're out. And we're bringing out the big guns. We're bringing out the big guns. There you go. We're bringing out the Christmas cheer. Come on. The Ducks have got hats on and everything. Got to put some joy in, get some joy in the place. So the Ducks are in play. I mean, the Ducks are wearing Santa hats, so if that's not worth a goal, I don't know what is. Look at the action areas in the second half. 45% is in Wolves' final third. The next 40-something% is in the centre. 6% is in their half. He's got it wrong tonight. That's more like it, Dave. Who's coming off?
Silver's coming on.
Silver's coming on, yeah. Christmas crackers, joyful, having a fit here. It's just got to be done, ain't it? Sensation. Do you know what I mean? They're getting in the festive spirit. We need cheering up. The Ducks are doing their bit. That's Wolves for you all over. Don't forget, the first year in the Premier League, we single-handedly tried to keep Huddersfield up. They only won 3 games. The 2 of them was against us. Yeah, he had a goal disallowed. Yeah, basically, it's just their game plan has completely worked, and we have not been strong enough to stand. They've bullied us, completely bullied us. I've said right from the beginning, they're going to get these balls and we've got to deal with it, and we've not dealt with it. We've been too weak in the air. We've not been strong enough, and we're missing Willy Bolly. Willy Bolly, we are missing in that. If we're playing a back 3, we're missing him.
Silver and Traore.
Yeah, Silver and Traore. What did I say at half-time? I said at half-time, Silver and Traore need to come on. He needs to change the formation, and we're now 2-0 down. He should have done it at half-time, personally, in my opinion. We needed, you could see all the first half, we wasn't getting a grip of the game. But there's still 35 minutes to go. If we can get a draw out of this now, I'll be over the moon. Semedo just looks so lacking in confidence. Give Hoover a go. Otasowi's been out of his depths in this game as well. He's just not really contributed, really. We've missed, and I tell you what, every time Dendoncker doesn't play, we don't play. He is so underrated. You're going to say?
Otasowi doesn't normally play when he's playing. He's normally a midfielder, isn't he?
Oh. Here's Pedence.
Look at all the Burnley players and the lack of Wolves players.
Burnley have got so many behind the ball. Taking too long to get across in the box. Corner. Burnley are just going to sit back now. We're missing Dendoncker massively. Next goal is thingy, yeah, 100%. James, your 4-1 bet's definitely off. There's no doubt about that. They've got 2-0 lead. They're just going to literally park the bus, reduce the space, and try and hit us on a counter, long ball down the front, get set pieces. I don't like the way they play football, but fair enough, it works for them. And when you're in the position that they're in at the moment, you can't blame them. They almost feel like they want it more than us, which I don't like. I don't think so. I know that the Albion manager is. He's going to take them down. Here's a corner. Are we doing this short corner routine yet again? Absolutely. Why do we keep persisting with that corner? Try and get the ball in the box for once. I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. At least I've got a Christmas festive template for you. Pedence, that's going to be easy for the keeper. Just give it to him, you're right. Here come Burnley again. This is... I just think he's got it wrong tonight with the formation. I understand why, but it's not worked. It wasn't what it was clear to see it wasn't working in the first half. I don't know, Rebecca. We've still got time now. We're still... this Wolves team can click, but I do think it needs a spark. Maybe that'll be Traore. Semedo's. Oh, come on. That's just poor. 60 minutes. Yeah, that ain't wrong either. Always against Burnley. They are our bogey side massively. As I said, we've not won at Turf Moor. He's coming on for Otasowie. Otasowie, he's not been on it. And Fabio Silva's coming on for Aït-Nouri. So what does that mean? I think that means we're going to a back four. I think that means we're going to a back four. Yeah, we're going to a back four. Does tight pitch, and Burnley do what Burnley do. You got to respect that. There's all types of football that you can play. Burnley have their style. It works for them. It's not the most prettiest to watch, but it's effective. Nuno doesn't look happy. One thing that Nuno ain't happy with is being outfought and not having the performance and sharpness. We've been slack. Right, Traore and Fabio Silva are on. Let's see what we can do now. Traore's still got the ball. Still got the ball. He's got 3 on him. Cross coming in. Oh, that's our best chance. And it's Neto again. He had 3 on him and he got the cross in. Come on, we've still got 30 minutes to go. The next goal is absolutely key. He does need to hit the Neto. Hi, Jerry Gill. Oh, my words!
Neves is just not on it.
Neves. When Neves ain't on it as well. Oh, my God, that's just terrible defending. Man City 3-2, that's true. I think they were down to 10 men now.
player for them. So I think it's that right shoulder we leans into Charlie Taylor, and that's what the Burnley players aren't happy about.
It's not easy to get a striker, is it? We've tried so many, Rafamir, Catroni, all of these players that we've tried. It's not, and if you're going to get a real, and what real top striker are you going to get that's going to come and sit on the bench when you've got Raul who's going to play? So Fabio Silva was probably the right player, but he's young. Exactly what typical Wolves, but you got to give credit to Burnley. They're literally stopping us from playing, and they're so hungry for this. The fight that they've got in them, they're out fighting us really, and that's what I'm not happy about. And they're forcing us into mistakes, and we should have players that are good enough to be able to have the quality to be able to play through this. But that's the difference between a team like Wolves and a real top team. At the moment, that's the next level we need to go up. Two on him again. Oh, I don't think there's any doubt that Burnley will stay up. They've just got too much. I think the teams that are going to go down, I think Sheffield United, I could not see any way that they're getting out of it. I think the Baggies will go down because Sam Allardyce is a Wolves fan, so he's been, he's an agent. Sam Allardyce will take them down, and I wouldn't be surprised to see someone like Brighton. It would be hilarious if Arsenal went down. I have to say, I don't think he's got it right tonight. You have to. Oh dear. I tell you what, that's just so bad. And Patricio's had to make another great save. We're just getting bullied. One player in there. Patricio's kept us in the game. I know, yeah. Jim, yeah, I know they have, but they are getting going, aren't they? Their recent results, their last 5 results have been really good, and they've got players back that they were missing. We do. They're smarter, yeah. And Wolves, we please do not post things on Michael before I see it. Last 10 minutes, Wolves have had 73% possession, and we've created absolutely zup nothing. Semedo. Neves needs to up his game. Pedence. Oh, that's trying to weave our way through. It's just going into a brick wall. We need a little bit more. Here's Traore. He's got 2 on it. Go on. Now's the time to go whilst you've got the space. I'll tell you what. Den Donker's injured, but Bolly's on the bench. So if he's injured, I don't know why he's on the bench. Yeah, he is, Andrew. I mean, I've said it half time. We needed to make the changes at half time and not go again. It wasn't working. We needed to. I don't really call Nuno out very often on that, but watching the game, it was clearly obvious we needed to do something different. And unfortunately, we didn't, and then we're 2-0 down. I mean, that's just poor. I mean, come on, Neves. I'll tell you what, they're carving us open. Would they not blooming Liverpool? They're bloody Burnley. This is a chance. Oh, no, keeper's out. Honestly.
Very little luck when it comes to keeping himself fit at Turf Moor. It's a great piece of play, great piece of appreciation actually from Robbie Brady. When he steps in field, I think he's maybe going to try and shoot himself, be selfish. But he just spots that forward run of Ashley Barnes. Beautifully weighted.
Not good. He's not on it tonight, is he, Neves? He was bang on it against Chelsea. He was so good. Against Crystal Palace, he was bang on it. But tonight, he's giving the ball away. I don't know what's the matter is. They deserve it, to be fair, Sue. At least they deserve to be 2-0 up. You can't say that Burnley don't deserve it. They completely deserve it. Yeah. But still, football's a funny old game. If we get a goal, it can turn quite fast. Keep the face, Sue. Thanks, Joanne. I appreciate that. It's nice of you. Here's Traore again. He does look hungry, to be fair, Traore. He does need to influence the game. Oh. Here's Neto. Oh, thanks, mate. Sorry for the result. I hope you guys strike back next game. Well, we've got to keep the faith that we can hopefully get a goal back and get back into this game. There's still 20 minutes to go, so football's a funny old game, but it's not looking like it. And thanks for the donation. That'll go towards extending my software so I can carry on into January. So it means a lot. And Merry Christmas to you, mate. Thank you. You're a top lad, you are. Don't support Wolves, but always supports my channel, and that's type of player, the type of guy that you are. It means a lot. Sheffield United, West Brom, and Brighton for me also, says Roger. Yeah, I think the Blades. Oh, that's just terrible. There's just no link up at the moment. He could play American football, Viva Mexico and England, and Raul Jimenez too. Thank you for that. We hope to get Raul back before the end of the season. Inconsistent, yeah. Oh, come on. We're just not getting into the game at all. We need a goal from out of nowhere, maybe a worldie or something. And I'll tell you what, we score a goal, we'll draw the game. If we get one, Burnley will panic. So inconsistent, yeah. I'll tell you what, that 3 points against Chelsea was really, really vital for us. And the frustrating thing as well, if we could have won this game, we'd be on to 23 points, 2 points behind Tottenham. And it's the sort of game, if you're going to really push for top 6 or top 4, no disrespect to Burnley, you got to be winning it, and that's where we're away. We are so inconsistent this season, but you have to say that we're in a transition season. I think. You reckon we can get top 6? Yeah, we need to. I mean, at times we look, but we still think we're in a transition. I think this season's going to be a bit. I hope we can have a real run in the FA Cup and go and get to the final and finish top half. Anything better than top half. Oh, come on, Jimmy. Don't be so stupid. Get a grip. We've already got 20 points. Out of 13 games, you only need about 36 this season to stay up. You talk absolute crap sometimes. I think, swear to God, you'd... Oh! Neves finally with a shot. Exactly, Rebecca. He does it to try and wind us up, I swear to God. I'll tell you what, it's a shame he didn't get the height on that. Here's a cross. Maybe that'll lose his possession. Should have done better with that. That's the best moment of the game for Wolves. I think the league is so close this year. Anyone potentially. But like I said, I think a top half finish and a run in the cup would be nice. Can you imagine if Arsenal went down? That would be priceless. It would just be going into meltdown. They're already going into meltdown. It's Taylor Perry, and he's not now. He's on the bench. I can't see him coming on in this. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. That's definitely affected things. So this is why I say I think it's going to be this season transition. Next season, I think we could push on. Sometimes you have to take one step back to step forward. But Wolves, you know, we can. Burnley, we struggle against these type of teams. Well, Neto, Pedence, Fabio Silva. Okay, he hasn't scored yet, but he did have a... Oh, that's just poor again. We are missing Raul. There's no doubt about it. I think they would blow up, yeah. Joel. The championship, that would be Arsenal in the transition to the championship. Come on, Traore. Pass one. Go on, son. Cross coming in. Handball! That looks like a handball to me. Did it not look like handball? That's got to be a penalty. That looks... Traore's gone past, crossed it in. Oh, it's off the top of his shoulder. Damn. We ain't had a penalty. I think we're the only team that's not had a penalty this season either. Neves is coming off. Bettina's coming on. We need something like that to get... It was off the shoulder, yeah. 15 minutes. Come on. 3 goals. We can do this. Can you imagine if Arsenal went down? It would be funny. It would be really funny. It wouldn't hurt them as well. Villa had a bit of taste of after lording it for so long. Went down to the championship, and it ain't that easy to get out. Once you go down, they don't care how big you are. Look at teams like Sunderland, Portsmouth, Ipswich, Charlton, Hull, all in League One. They were all Premier League teams. Oh, Connor Cody's apparently struggling now.
We've used all our subs, haven't we?
No, we've only used 2, ain't we?
No, 3.
Who's the 3? Oh, Bettina's just come on, yeah. Oh, that's just typical. Connor Cody's struggling now. We've just made our third sub. Yeah, and he's not coming on now. We're not talking about this year, Jimmy Foxall. I've already said I think it's going to be a big steep thing for Wolves to break into the top 4 or 6. I've said it a million times that we're in it's a transition season.
Don't get dragged into just a story. He takes over.
Have you kicked anyone out?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, that's right. Well won't be back in 2 or 3 weeks. Because even if he was, he's still got to get up to fitness, which is going to take a while. But hopefully he's back sooner rather than later. There's no space at all for Wolves. They've got like 9 in the box. Cross coming in. Oh, so unlucky from Pedence. I'll tell you what, he's our best player, Pedence, at the moment. I mean, he slips it through. Oh, that's amazing. Come on, Neto. We need a bit of magic from you. Wolves are pressing now. Get 1, we'll get 2. He's got 1 on him. He should have gone then early. Come on, lads. This is the best period of play for us now. Controlling the game, but it's with 2-0 down. I can't agree with that, Gabriel. Pedence has not been woeful. He's been our best player. Here's Traore again. Got a throw in.
is coming on shortly for Burnley.
10 minutes to go in the 80th minute. Come on, Traore. Knocks it back into Semedo. What's he going to do with it? Knocks it back to Traore. Oh. Tottenham will probably win that because that's the irony. We'll probably win the Tottenham game.
Coming on, and the man he replaces is Ashley Barnes, who got the ball rolling for Burnley tonight.
Well, the only one consolation that I can take out of this is it just makes it even harder for Albion. We haven't been good tonight, though. Yeah, right, lol. They might, but they said that about Chelsea losing as well, didn't they? And didn't happen. Oh, yes, that's good. Semedo, get to this. Oh, come on, Semedo. You've got to do better than this. No complaints. No, you can't. Bullied and outthought. Outthought, there, 100%.
Absolutely dominating the ball, but still
70% possession to Wolves, second half, but creating absolutely nothing. It's an issue that still hasn't been resolved. He did well there, Traore, to be fair. Yeah, he has. I can't say he hasn't. Traore's created the thing, but I was calling for him at half time. I said this game was probably made for him. Then Donker not starting, and what happens? Potentially, yes, Stuart. It's faster, isn't it? Nowhere. There's just a wall. We need a goal right now. Free kick to Wolves. It's been a real frustrating night tonight.
In conversation with his flatmate, Ian Wone. That's about 10 miles away from here. Sean Dyche is the landlord, Ian Wone the tenant. Sean Dyche didn't cut him a deal at all. Mentioned about money and budgets. Sean Dyche right on top of it. You get a feeling when Sean puts his sticky label on his milk, you really don't touch it. What Sean is...
Yes, Johnny Otto's quality. I think we just have to accept that this is going to be one of those seasons. To be honest, and we also have to understand where we were 4 years ago. We've had two really good seasons, and this season is definitely a transitional season. But we do seem to come unstuck against these type of teams that literally play like this, very physical. And I think not having Bolly in and not having Dendoncker has really affected us tonight. We need a goal soon, that's for sure. Hold on a minute. Penalty. Fabio Silva. That's not going to be overturned. Who's going to take it? Silva does really well there. I'm taking this off because I don't want to see what happens before it happens. If we score this, it's game on, ladies and gentlemen. It's Fabio Silva that's going to take it for his first goal. Fabio Silva, please score this, because if you don't, you're going to be lambasted. Oh, my God. First penalty of the season for once. Fabio Silva, you must score this, because otherwise you're going to be...
Come on. Come on, Fabio.
Come on. He scores it. Fabio Silva. If only we could have scored it 10 minutes earlier, mind you, but still. Come on. I'm going to put them here, watching, right up front. We're going with the Ducks. 2-1, come on. A point. Fabio Silva's first goal. Golden silver. I like that. We've got 5 added minutes to go, fella. So 5 minutes. Come on, we've got time to score again. Oh, he just fell over. Gary's injured, Roger. Oh, yeah, I need to change the match score. You're right. Thanks for that. Sorry about that. Oh, dear. He goes through the man. Thank goodness. Come on, lads. Pedro Neto. Second minute of added time. Bye, Michael. You're going now. Cheerio. Michael's gone. Red card. He's been sent off, Andrew. He's had the red card.
equalising. That's Chris Wood. As it stands, has struck the winning goal. Burnley strikers in the goals again tonight. Chris Wood. Trying to restrain Wolves. Pretty much deja vu when the ball's ended up.
93rd minute. That's a yellow card. Yeah, I'm having less tolerance with stupid comments and people trying to say being rude. It's a straight red if people are rude. I can take a bit of banter, but not spamming and being nasty. It's not what we're about. No, it hasn't, DT. You've got 1 or 2 people. We've got well over 100 people on here. So that's way less than 1%. And if they do, they'll get kicked out. Headed out. He crosses out back the goal there, and it's a tap in for Fabio Silva. It says 2-1 on the screen, Roger. Nearly time now. We're going to have one more chance, if that. Good play. Good play. Come on. Corner to Wolves. Last chance this is. Just get the ball in. Stop faffing about with it a short corner. It's a win. That's it. Burnley are going nuts. They're going mad because they've won. Fair play to them. All I'm going to say is sorry we haven't won. Give us a rating below and also your man of the match. And also, I want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas. There will be the match reaction coming up after this, and there will be the match preview before the Chelsea game. It's disappointing from Wolves. So give us your man of the match for Wolves and your match rating. Stan's going with a 5. Merv's a 3. Fair play game next job. Well, we've got coming around pretty quickly. It is disappointing. Burnley done a job on us tonight. What can you say? Gabriel Fellows, 5 out of 10. Traore, you could argue that actually that he actually made a difference. Pedence says Patrick and 5. Merv, Merry Christmas. Merv, don't forget to put a comment on the pitch football video for us. Jason Clues, Merry Christmas. Nuno looked defeated. Yeah, Rebecca's gone with a 4. Graham's gone with a 4. Andrew was 6 out of 10. Joe Bob, Merry Christmas. Trudy's going very disappointing. I think that's it. That's it. Kate is a 5. That says everything, doesn't it? Really, when we're getting 4, 5s, and 6 about the performance. Katie, 5. Thanks, Merv. Gabrielle's Merry Christmas to you. Absolutely, anyone can beat anyone. Well, we've got to go and beat Tottenham. I was having a safe Christmas. 4, Andrew, 5, deflated, nice effort. And by the way, you can just go anyway. So, Merry Christmas to Stuart and Roger, because it's Christmas, 5 out of 10. It's been one of them tonight. I think it's disappointing. I think Nuno should have changed it sooner. We got bullied. Just disappointing. So, look, guys, I'm going to log off in a second, obviously. Try to festive it, Fighter. I'm wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Yeah, the only positive that you can probably take out of that is Fabio Silva scored his first Wolves goal. He had the guts to step up and take the penalty, and he put it away. Onwards and upwards, Tottenham coming round. There'll be a match reaction tonight in the next half an hour to an hour. International fan will be out tomorrow. Look out for that, because there's going to be some festive treats. Then we'll have the match preview for Tottenham. And then on the 27th, we will be back, will we not, for the Tottenham game with, again, another live. So until then, until the next hour, I wish you all a very merry and safe Christmas to you and your family. And thanks for joining us tonight. It's really appreciated. Sorry we didn't win. Next time, eh?